I welcome you so specially to tonight's episode of Through It All with Kolo Olubode. I trust that you are good. Through It All is all about encouragement. It's all about giving you hope. It's all about letting you know that no matter the situation you are going through now, this is not the end. There is still a future for you. Bible says weeping may endure all night. Joy comes in the morning. Joy comes in the morning. Your morning can be tomorrow. It can be any time in the future. So it's not going to end like this. Your day of joy is going to come. And you will yet smile again. You will yet be able to share, even say like Psalm 126. When the Lord turned again the captivity of Zion, we were like unto them that dreamed. Then was our mouth filled with laughter, and our tongue with singing. And then people, the heathen, started saying all over the place that God has done great things unto us. And then we too will corroborate and confirm it and buttress it and say, yes, the Lord has done great things unto me. Unto us whereof we are glad. All right, so I trust God that will be your testimony also, not so long from today, in the name of the Lord Jesus. The Lord will give you a story. It will turn your life around, and you will say, He turned my mourning into dancing again. He lifted my sorrows. And then I can't stay silent. I will sing, for His joy has come. All right. The name of this program, like I always say, was derived from my book, Through It All. Through It All happens to be the memoir of my many trials in life. Many trials, and then many triumphs. How the Lord in His mercy made me to triumph over all the trials. Name the trial in life. I think I've experienced all. Disability, infertility, becoming poor in life, suffering lack, not having food to eat sometimes. When you leave a palace, and then thank God for the magnanimity of a friend that gave myself and my wife their boys' quarters. So we had it so tough. But by His grace, He turned our troubles around and gave us testimonies. That's what the book is about. All right. So if you are going through any challenge now, I want to recommend Through It All. For you, read the book, and you will be so challenged and encouraged and inspired to keep moving on in life and to get out of that challenge. Is that okay? You can get it from those sites that has been showing somewhere on the screen. tia.com.ng. Please go to that site, and you can always order the book or download the soft copy. Go on Seller, search for Through It All by Kolo Olubode on Seller, and start reading. And then of course you can go on Amazon, search for Through It All by Kolo Olubode on Amazon, and get a copy. And I'm so sure you'll be so blessed. Amen. All right. So let's take a journey to the interview session of today's episode of Through It All. I'm so sure you'll be so blessed, so challenged, and so inspired. God bless you. All right, so viewers, we are now at the interview session of tonight's episode of Through It All. And my guest today is a very cool guy, very wonderful guy, and very resilient. challenges have come his ways severally. He's been able to overcome. All right, so Stephen, welcome to Trader.
Thank you, sir.
Nice to have you here.
Thank you for having me, sir.
Yes, so I want you to tell the people, just introduce yourself to them. Who is Stephen Samagbeyi?
Okay, I'm Oluwasegun Stephen Samagbeyi. Okay, I'm also known as Oluwa Stephen. Okay, I was born and brought up in Nigeria, FCT precisely, and I grew up to know that I was living with disability right from 3 years, according to the history I got.
Okay.
From 3 years old. So it was after then, let's say 7, 8 years old, I realized I was living with disability.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you know, those children age, you think it's just normal, but when you start getting to the age of...
Is there anything in particular that made you to realize that?
Yeah, so let me say like 6, 7 years, I noticed I was not working the way others were working. I was not doing the way the things others were doing. I was like, oh, so there's difference between me and some other people. Like, you know, you have to wear a caliper for going out. They have to bet you. They have to carry you. I was like, at this age, now I'm seeing some people of 6, 7 years old working freely. I'm like, oh, there's something that's wrong with this guy. So, you know, when after growing up, I noticed that it is called a disability.
Wow.
So part of my leg, the left leg, is paralyzed since then till now. So I only walk with one. So then after, it was when I realized I saw myself wearing caliper, So caliper, putting on POP, on white stuff. Then I was like, oh, what's this white cement on my leg? You know, it was after growing up, I know, oh, it was a POP on my leg. But with time, I get used to, okay, let me just remove those things and just, let me give it a try, working without those stuff. And ever since then, I've been working.
All right, so I know many people with disability, at least from experience, they go through a lot of emotional situations, maybe low self-esteem, having negative perception of themselves. Would you say you went through same thing?
Everything, from beginning to the end, everything. Low self-esteem was 100%, but the energy around me then was not giving me that disability look. And I mean the energy around me, my parents is not saying that this guy is having disability, neither my siblings. So the energy I get that, Stephen, so I want to wonder, is it me that is having this? How come? So they were not giving room that, okay, you are having disability, so yes, there are some things you don't do. So the energy was just, you can do anything. But the low self-esteem was there 100%.
Wow.
It was so there, and it was so telling on me to some extent.
So how did you overcome that?
Okay, true. So I noticed while growing up, I'm like, oh, some people are having, even some people that don't have this in court disability, they're not better than me. Sincerely speaking, in terms of academics, like the way I deliver things, like I said, I wash plate, I cook for myself, I do those things. I'm like, you that you have full leg and left and right, you cannot do those things. So I'm like, no, I know who I am. I'm better than some people. So my full self-esteem, not the low one, the full self-esteem, I started growing up and thank God for where I am today.
All right, thank you so much, Stephen. Yes. All right, so viewers, there was a video that captured almost the day-to-day, life or living of Stephen, and that's going to be what I want us to watch now, and you'll be able to understand some of the things that Stephen actually went through from childhood to this point. All right, so we come back after you watching that video. God bless you.
The Bible says we should die daily. As Christians, should die daily. But me, I count my step daily. If I should miss a single step, I'm on the floor. Instead of taking left and I mistakenly take right step, on the floor. There's no way I can stop it. Or if it's normal people, they will stagger. Me, no, on the floor. The base or the greatest reach I ever had, and I've been asking God, but it's as if God is not hearing. Is that she just gave me 30 seconds to just walk with my two legs without putting my hand. I wish it. I so much wish, like, okay, let me just walk and not put the hand. But anytime I mistakenly put the hand this way, and there's no how I want to stop it. Oh, what's happening? Okay. There's no how I want to do it. I'll just go on the floor. So imagine you falling on the floor and people are like, something like that. But I just lost of myself. My name is Oluwasegun Stephen Samagbeye. The Samagbeye is spelled Samagbey. So you not pronounce it anyhow. Samagbeye. Even if I go for interview, that's how I do. I'll spell it out. So now, if you want to call my name, you don't just call me Stephen. It's Oluwa Stephen. Most of my friends now, it's Oluwa Stephen. Oluwasegun Stephen Samagbeye. So I remove that O-L-U-W-A. Oluwa, put Stephen there. So then you call me Oluwa Stephen. So you're like, Oluwa Stephen. I got that name from a friend. I'm from Ondo State. I'm an Ilaje man from the riverside. I was born and brought up in Abuja. My schooling, everything there. So I came to Lagos 2013 for further education. Currently, I'm working with Background Check International as a data analyst. I work in the operation department. We do screening. So, do I want to do more? Yes. I want to go higher? Yes. So there's space for improvement. There is space for a new level, a new challenge. So, I'm a cool guy. I'm this jovial person. But I can be a bit quiet. Like then, when some visitors comes in to visit, we're just going to the room, lock myself inside. Or they don't go, I'll come outside. So I'm that kind of person. I love my privacy. I just want to be alone. The Bible says it is not good a man to be alone. But for now, be alone before I find my missing ribs. I have this fear, like me approaching a lady and the lady was like, "Oh, who's this one? What are you doing here?" Things like that. So best is just not even say it. I'll just keep it to myself. And some that you will tell and they will think, this guy is I'm joking. So jokingly I will say it. But you think I'm joking, but I've said it. I just feel that they don't see my heart. Only what some of them are saying is just the look of it. So that's fine. I love cooking. That's one of my best hobbies. If you wait me any time, any day, I'll cook beans for you. Anytime, any day. The white beans, the red beans, ewa loyin, ewa gon, ewa olotu, beans and bread, beans and rice, beans and yam. Just any beans and combination. I have this philosophy like, no one can cook beans for me. And I will be satisfied. So no matter how you do it, no matter, I will tell you, hey, something is missing here. Instead that I will say, hey, the salt is too much here. The oil, one place oil day, one place oil no day. You see oil. Oh, red oil. So me, I put enough of oil. So I don't like to eat beans that is not be looking like something like, you know, they show roll off his saying. One of my secrets is that my beans, it more soft. So you just eat porridge beans, not like you use your teeth, start cooking the beans again. Kind of while I've been. So why am I getting a gas? My mom will say, rock pete. So me, I put more onions and pepper. My own beans, you must get pepper, but not the extreme pepper. I say pepper soup beans, la fetch. Some people is like, beans, once they eat beans too much or 2 times, you'll be pudgy. In Oluwa Steven, I eat it morning, afternoon, evening, anytime. And spiritually, I'm an intercessor. I love praying. I love praying. I love praying. I love praying. I love praying, I love church, I love worship, I love music, I love singing. And I love dancing. I dance a lot. Despite anything, I dance.
Everybody up
So, I'm a fine guy. If I can use that word, I'm a fine guy.
How have life been?
Life has been two-way. It has been good and it has been unfair. This is who I am. There are some things I want to do that I can't do. That to me is unfair. And there are some perspective that people see about you or hear about you and they just judge you that way. You're not even getting to know who I am. The only thing you see is my look and you finalize everything. So that is the unfair part of life. It's not their fault. When I do things and people are like, who did this? And like, Steven. Steven? That guy. How? Some people, even from the call, from our conversation, they don't know that, okay, this guy is limping or this guy is having a bad leg or so. Not until when they see me physically. They're like, oh, are you kidding me? Are you serious? So my talk, our interaction, everything has covered the other side. Some of my friends ask me, where is this energy coming from? Where is this energy coming from, man? That's what I want. That's the good part I want. I want like what I do, what I say, the way I joke, the way I dance, the way I worship, the way I pray. People were like, oh. So we are not just seeing the physical guy, we are seeing the extraordinary. Born to the family of Mr. and Mrs. Samagbeyi, Samagbeyi. According to the story they told me, that day of delivery, it was heaven and hell. it was painful, that the doctor said I had to do operation, I had to do this and do that, and the baby was not coming out. My mommy is almost passing on. No, everything was just blah, 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 blah. But somehow, Oluwa Stephen came out. I don't care. So there's this thing you call Ige. Ige means a child that was born with leg, that came out with leg. It was difficult, me coming out with leg, and they will have to try to pull hand together just to make sure. So I came out, and the doctors and nurses were telling my mom to tell my dad, or my dad, that my dad should go and keep her for this woman. Oh, make sure you keep her with this woman. This woman is a strong woman, something like that. And within 2 to 3 years, I was sick and I was admitted at Abuja General Hospital, Gariki. We spent like a week to 2 weeks there, while my mom was still even sleeping on the floor. And I don't want to go this way. Okay, and through the injection, the drugs, and everything, were discharged after the 2 weeks. Getting home, this baby that is jovial, this baby that is running around, this baby that is, just went cold. And they noticed I would walk from year to year. I would just fall down. Bam! They noticed, what's happening? This baby is not walking the usual way. What's happening? My parents was like, oh, we need to go back to the hospital and find out what happened. That was maybe after 2 or 3 weeks or a month after or so. So on getting to the hospital, they did all the tests and everything, and just found out that during the process, there was a nurse that was attending to me, and she injected the wrong vein. And that's the left part. So she injected the wrong vein, and it paralyzed that leg completely. So that was where the journey started. How come? So my dad was like, we'll sue the hospital, we'll do this, we'll do that, we'll do that. But somehow, they stopped the sue stuff of it, and okay, what's the next solution? We are advised to come to Ibadan, UCH Ibadan. So I can remember. So my mom coming every month to UCH Ibadan for checkup. That was when they did the caliper. This caliper is like an iron. I'll wear the iron. There's a bet here. I'll bet this place. The shoe will be oversized. If I'm wearing size 40 here, and the sole is like 2 or 3 inch, this one will be like 6 to 7 inch, just to meet up the other leg, because it got to a point the left leg was not growing anymore. It's only the right leg. So from there I got the caliper and I started putting on that caliper, and that is from when I now noticed, like, oh, this is so reality is done on me. Oh boy, this is you. And that is when I begin to define what life is. Imagine a child of 16 years. Your mommy is still backing you. I can never forget. I don't want to do this. Okay, so I was like, without that stuff, maybe we are going out and it rained, my daddy would just carry me. He asked me to pull it off, and he would just back me up. So no matter what, they will not allow me to walk. So it dawned on me that this guy, you are limited. There's limitation before you. When you see your siblings doing some things you cannot do, your siblings going for party and they won't put you inside. Your siblings doing this and doing that, and your friends, Stephen, let's go and do it. But you can't do it because you have a limit. So that alone is my first issue that brought this spirit of low self-esteem. So I had this low self-esteem for years. That even when my friends say, okay, let's go out, I will not go, because I don't want anybody to like insult me. Where your leg day? You don't forget your leg for house. So people are now seeing me wearing the iron like it's part of me. So without the iron, without that caliper, there's no way I could walk. They're like, okay, go and carry your iron. So my mom will even beat the hell out of me. Go and carry it. So it's like, so without this stuff, I can't walk, I can't do things. So that has been, it's so painful. I see it like something that is unfair. Okay, fast forward, just 16, 15 years, and my mom is still back me. I'm talking about just 3 then, because I had delay in school also. So just 3, imagine a just 3 boy, you're backing you. It's like, so I got into secondary school. I attended Federal Science and Technical College, Orozo, Abuja, from SS1, SS2, SS3. So at my SS2, I said, Oga, this stuff, it's a no-no for me. I remove it, I throw it under my bunk. And some of the people was like, what's going on? So I did not tell my mom, because I know if I should tell her, she would beat the living day out of me. So I stopped using it, so I started using my hand. I started bending. The first day I went to assembly ground, people was like, what's happening? But second day, third day, fourth day, and from then to now, because of using it. So when I was going home after the midterm break or so, I just folded the stuff. I removed everything, packaged everything. I took it home. So they was like, what on heaven just happened? I was like, I'm not using it again. Then they said, that is my breakthrough. I was like, I'm not using this again, no matter what. I can imagine me, a 17, 19, 18 years old boy using, for what? I'm not using it again, something like that. So my mom understood and like, okay, but you know this is going to give you some extra issue, which I know. With that caliper, I can stand upright and relax. Because I'm having a support system, but without those stuff, I'm standing on one leg. So standing on that leg, so she understand. Even my daddy understood that. One day it's not going to be easy. But I said, let me do it. So ever since then, I've not been using the caliper. I've not used any walking stick, nothing, just my hand. And it has been challenging. Oh my goodness. Whew. It has been challenging, very big challenge. Sometimes I'll fall on the express. Sometimes I'll fall on the floor, on the street. Sometimes I'll fall inside the gutter using the hand. But it's the best decision for me. And I thank God for some of my friends that have known me, that they know my limits. They know that, hey, Stevie, it's okay. First of all, Deep Ball was like, Oga, Otito, that is okay. So because Deep Ball worked with Bobby, and Deep Ball is a loving guy. I love that guy. Deep Ball went to the extent of, he called one of his senior doctor in Bobby that he has this friend and so, that is anything we can do. I was like, oh, on level, who asked you to go do all those things? But it was not even Koromi. He was one that he just wants solution. He just wants the best for me. Like I said, I love him because I know he just wants the best for me. So after the doctor interviewed me, and I was like, Steven, how can we help you? Can we build you some crutches? Can we do some surgery? I was like, yes. In my mind, no, cancel. But in my mouth, I was saying, yes, ma. Yes, ma. I'll come and see. Yeah. But not. So I was just flowing with everything, but in my mind, anything crutches, anything, getting a wheelchair, but I don't want it. Out of 100% of my friends, maybe just 2 or 3% that even know the story. Not because they don't care to ask. I know some of them want to ask. I know for sure, but Stephen has not given them the reason to. You know, there's a way you say, I'm sick today, my leg is paining me. People want to come. What happened to your leg? Hey, I'm not giving them that. So, Alpha, a day. Even when I know they, a day. Within the sock, a day. But deep down, I'm feeling the pain. I did not paint it for them. I painted something else for them. I did not paint this low self-esteem guy. I did not paint the scar. I did not show them the scar. But as the scar gone, no, it's still there. With the pain, it's still there. Yes, 100%. This issue of timidity, feeling timid, is still there. Yes. Self-esteem, some, small. Is it still there? Yes. But is that going to stop me? No. I can go to I can go to my secret place and do all my crying, do all my pity face, but when I'm going out, going out like this lion. Ah, Stephen is here. So when you see me, you see that spiritual side of me, you see the dancing side, you see everything. Blah, blah. The best they can do is like, how are you doing it? Like Precious said, Mr. Stephen, how are you doing it? You know that how? The funniest thing, me, I don't know the how. And I shall know that I'm sure doing it. In church, I may not be able to stand for that 5-10 minutes, like I'm saying. I'll just have to find a way to sit. But once you give me your mic and I'm on the pulpit, on the altar, I can stand 2 hours.
My sister, pray! My brother, pray! The Lord is in this place.
But let me tell you, after I come down at 2 hours, it is me, myself, and I. It is me and the leg. So that is the grace I've received. So God has been the source of my strength, and I get back in. Because I'm no more back.
Can't touch the bottom.
So the scar is still there. It's still there, gone. Still looking like fresh like yesterday. But is he limiting me? Nope. Is he stopping me? Nope. Is it a challenge? Yes.
Never been so easy.
Before I saw it like a limitation.
Losing my direction.
This is who you are. This is where you need to be. This is where the people put you. But I'm not seeing it that way now. So I've seen it beyond that. I've seen it like a stepping stone.
I was waiting in the undertow, set adrift with fed away like bones, unaware of where my heart would flow. I was waiting in the undertow.
I know I'm a blessed child. A lot of nights and Okay, a lot of nights I pray and I cry like, God, are you sure you are God? Help me, Lord. Oh, Son of David, have mercy upon me. Help me. But I've come to understand that me being like this does not mean that I'll be like this forever. In the spiritual realm, I'm not like this. I'm a complete person in Christ. So I'm not going to the throne of grace. I'm not going to God as someone that is lame. I'm going like a full grown man that has received grace. There are some people that are not, their cases is not up to this. They are gone. There are a lot. Sometimes I go to Igbo General Hospital and I see some people, they hang their leg. Some people off, cut, over hand, or leg.
I'll feel good. I'll feel nice.
Like I said, I wish and I pray if I could walk for 30 seconds. Just to die an happy man, that I walk without a crutches, that I walk without POP, I walk without putting my hand on my leg for 30 seconds. At least that would probably be my own Guinness Book of Record. Ayé mi bọ́lá fún ọ, Jésù. Ẹ̀mí mi fògo fún ọ, Jésù. Ọba tó ní mi tó dá mi tó mọ̀ mí o. Ọba tó ní mi tó dá mi tó mọ̀ mí o. Jésù. Ọba tó ní mi tó dá mi tó mọ̀ mí o. Ọba tó ní mi tó dá mi tó mọ̀ mí o. Yep. I'm fine. Okay, what's next?
right, so wow. I would love to get your comments and feedbacks on the video you just watched, and what you think. What do you think about Stephen? Wow, Stephen, that was awesome.
Yes, sir.
That was awesome.
Thank you, sir. Thank you,
Now, in closing, what I want you to do, I want you to encourage people with disability, whether physical or visual impairment or hearing impairment or even cerebral palsy. I mean, that has to do with cerebral impairment. From your story that we just watched, and this is your life, I want you to talk to them, just help, encourage and counsel them.
Okay, so I'll start from a little story of a friend that says, Stephen, you're not looking as if you have disability. So I said, okay, let me tell you what I believe in. I believe that there's no disability. I believe the only person that you say disabled is a dead person. So I believe that. So if you're like, are you part of the PWD? I said, me? No. I'm not part of the PWD because I know who I am. So I get my strength from there. So I want to encourage people living with disability, know who you are. Develop your own strength. Develop your own happiness. Once you know who you are, build on it and it gives you joy. Like I said, I'm not living in disability. I'm full-blooded man, and the sky is the limit. Not even the sky is the stepping stone, not even the limit. It's a stepping stone to greatness. So please don't give up on yourself. Find your happiness.
Wow. Stephen, it's so nice having you on.
Thank you for the opportunity to share this.
Thank you for being vulnerable and allowing people to know more about you in particular, and then of course how you've been winning. You've been a warrior in spite of your disability, and then how you've actually been able to surmount a lot of those negative effects and emotions that disability brings on people.
Sincerely, I just thought of something now.
Please go ahead.
Okay, so when you said how has those words affected me, there was a time it came from my own parents. So I did not say it in the video then because of this stuff. So then I finished secondary school. I was finished junior secondary school going to senior secondary school. So I went to Federal Technical College, Orozo, I said in the video, and I've been at home writing the exam, year 1, year 2, year 3, and they're like, no, this guy is not qualified, he's not qualified. And the image I'm getting from my parents was, oh, let us you can come, you cannot go anywhere. I was like, from my own parents. I was like, where is this coming from? The next thing was that, I'll cost fridge. I want to share fridge, I want to fridge. As you go and learn how to make fridge, how to prepare fridge. I was like, from your mouth. So I'm like, this like. So the next time I read. I was like, I will not to fridge, not to you want to fridge. So I was so determined that I'm not going to learn how to prepare fridge. I will pass this exam. And like I said, know who you are. So I know who I am. So those people that were sitting for the exam, they don't have to wear. No, my own is my leg, it's not my head. So I'll put in all my ideas there. And to my greatest surprise, so now if there's like anything, my dad will like,
that's my child.
Someone that like I'll to preach. So I was like, I'm preparing preach now. This say this that's my son. But like I say, find yourself, find your happiness, and don't give up on what people are saying that you cannot do this. The sky is my stepping stone. I go next level.
Wow. I think that's so very powerful. Many people with disability, they don't know who they are. I think, like you have rightly said.
So they see the disability, not who they are.
So it's actually what people tell them. That's what they believe.
Yes, sir.
You can't do this, you can't attain to this because of your disability. This is the best you can do in life. And most of them just accept it hook, line, and sinker, you know. So I actually want many of you at their parents, please, it's whether it's physical disability or any type of disability, most times, yes, the hands may be crooked, the legs may be paralyzed, the eyes may be blind, even the ears may be deaf. But one thing that is still very much alive in people with disability is this thing, their brain. Their minds are intact. And nobody can ever guess where they can ever get to in life once they discover that disability or no disability, they can become somebody in life. All right, I know I spoke to somebody with disability some years back, going through self-denial, going through hatred, going through a lot of anger. Now, why me? Why should I be like this? And you know, whether it's a parent or her, she never believed that she had disability. Yet when people tell her about her disability, she gets angry. I said there is a conflict. You are still denying. You have not accepted that you have disability. And until you accept that, okay, this is how I am. So from this point on, where else? What next? What can I attain? What can I do? All right, so please stop denying. I think that's what Stephen did.
Yes, sir.
You come to the understanding,
Who you are.
this is who I am. You know, the prodigal son, Bible said, he came to himself and said, Kai, this is my situation, that there is a better situation ahead for me. I will move from this my situation, which I'm actually fully aware of, and then I will take a step, talk to my father, tell him what I did wrong, and it will make me step into the better thing. Many people with disability, including their parents, you need to come to yourself, come to terms with your condition, and then begin to say, so what is the best thing I can do with my life? How can I really become someone influencing and impacting other people's lives in spite of my condition? All right. So once again, Stephen, so nice to have you here.
Thank you, sir.
You are a true inspiration to many, and the Lord will keep using you in His vineyard. I know many people with disability that are fighting God. They say, God, you made me like this.
I did then, but now, not again.
And now you're a minister of God. All right. So thank you so much, Stephen.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Opportunity.
All right. So viewers, I hope you've really been inspired and challenged by Stephen Samagbe's story. I deliberately invited him on Through It All so that he can actually encourage parents and other people with disability that are still living in regret, in dejection. Some of you are depressed. Some of you are still battling and struggling and saying, oh, if not for this disability, maybe I would have become this, maybe I would have become that. Let me assure you that your disability is not, it should not be a detriment to whatever you want to attain or achieve in life. Parents, stop hiding your children. Stop indulging them. Stop using their disabilities as excuses from not allowing them to do some chores or really venturing into a lot of things. If my parents also, if they have indulged me, maybe I want to be who I am today. maybe the best that will happen to my life is that you always see me at one corner, seated, whether on wheelchair or on the floor, and I'll be asking you, Shano Mentori alone, Babianla, you understand those type of a thing. All right, your children, they can become greater, better, even than what they are today, if you will believe, and if you will start making them to believe. The one that made them to be fearfully and wonderfully made. Yeah, that fearfully and wonderfully may go beyond the physical outlook. It's actually inside out. Let them realize that something wonderful, something glorious, something so beautiful that God has made inside of them. Let it come out. Let it come out, that they can become who, what, and how God wants them to be in life. All right. So if you are going through disability, you have a glorious future ahead of you. I know some of you, you've just limited yourself to maybe some vocational jobs, some little things. Well, it's good for now, for survival. But survival is not the best. Can you move to the level of being successful in life? And then after that, move to being significant in life? Survival won't take you so far. Disability or no disability. Even if you don't do anything, I can guarantee you will survive. Do you want to just stay on survival mode for the rest of your life? When you can actually move from here to the point where you start succeeding in your life, and then God will make you get to a point that you are so significant and you are impacting people's lives all over. If you think it's impossible, Stephen is moving from survivor to success. And by His grace, I moved from surviving as a disability survivor to becoming, by His grace, succeeding, going beyond the ordinary. And by His grace, and I'm saying with all humility, God is making me significant. That's why we do Through It All. That's why I do other things I do. That's why I wrote Through It All, the book, so that you can learn from me. And because I'm influencing people, I'm impacting people's lives, because I've moved to being significant, I can never come to survival level again. I'll just keep moving from one degree of glory to another. That can be your story also. All right. So God bless you all. Once again, if you have not subscribed to this channel, please do so now. And if you were blessed with this video, kindly go ahead, share it with others. I want you to comment in the comment section below. I really want to know how this video has impacted your life. All right, so till I come your way next Thursday by God's grace, please stay blessed, stay trusting God and believe in God and have faith in Him that my life can be better than this, and then it will be better than that. Thank you, everyone. God bless you so much. Bye.